Carrie, you're in recovery right now, but tell us about your story, where it begins in dealing with drugs.
My story, this chapter of it, as far as the drug addiction, began when I started working in nursing and became a drug addict. I was already an alcoholic and had active addiction in my life from eating disorders and alcoholism, but it was the availability of the drugs to me when I became a nurse that let that take off.
How much of an addiction was it for you every day to get those drugs?
When you're an addict, you become physically addicted and emotionally addicted, so that became my top priority.
That's what you really wanted to do in life every day, was to get those drugs?
No, that is not what I wanted to do. That's what I had to do.
What you had to do?
Yeah.
Because you have an addictive personality?
I have an addictive personality that led me to start using them, and once you start using them, you become physically addicted, and then it snowballs from there.
When did you hit your rock bottom and recovery actually begin?
I had used legally prescribed Ambien and alcohol. That day I had to work a night shift and I couldn't sleep, so I drank and took a little Ambien during the day to try and get some sleep before going to work, and don't even remember going to work. And thankfully some of my coworkers could tell something was off, and they took me off the schedule, and that was I would say beginning of the end. It was the beginning of the end of my nursing career, but it was the beginning of my life.
How's your life today, Carrie?
Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Full and honest. That's the best thing.
And your message is, there is always hope.
Absolutely. There's always hope. And we're trying to get the message out more. There's, I believe, I want to say 20 billion. No, that's not right. I don't know statistics, but there's a ton of people. See the Anonymous people, that documentary that's come out. They have tons of statistics about the number of people who are in recovery. It's easy to know the number of people that are in active addiction because you see them on the news. You know them. They're in jail. They're in prison. They've lost their kids. But there's a lot of people out there in recovery that have it, have gotten it, and are willing to share it. But we're still ashamed, and we hide behind the stigma and the anonymity, and sometimes you just have to take that risk and put yourself out there a little bit, and when you do, you will find somebody reaches out their hand and says, been there.
What's your message to someone watching this right now? That person is addicted to, it could be gambling, sex, drugs, alcohol, whatever.
Get in touch with somebody. I am blessed to work at a spiritual recovery center, Tall Grass Recovery, and they can come out and take a look at the place. And, no commitment. Come out, take a look. See, you have nothing to lose. If you want to maintain your anonymity, come out. That won't be broken. Come out, check it out. Nothing to lose. Nothing.
Carrie,
everything to gain.
Thank you for making a difference.
You're welcome.